Hey everybody, welcome back to Conscientious Omnivore. My name is Pal. Today I just wanted to do a quick update for you guys on some of the plants that I've got going from previous videos, things growing from seed. Just wanted to give you guys an update on how that stuff's looking. So a couple things are doing really well. I'm really happy with a bunch of the starfruit that I got planted recently. So these are 3 little starfruit trees here, and you can see the stems kind of from below a little easier. So that's these 3 right here. This one, the one back there, and this guy. And these 2 little guys are pomegranates. So these are the pomegranates that I grew from seed, and I've got 2 more. I think these are the nicest ones though. The other ones are a little bit too lanky, but potentially might still come out good. These are looking really good though. I also have a bunch of lychee that are growing really nicely. This is one of the nicer ones, I would say. There's quite a few other ones, similar sized or slightly smaller. This one's a little bit leggy. Some of the ones that are growing the fastest are, which I don't really know if that's good or bad, but it definitely seems stable and growing nicely and has some really nice leaves and definitely like constantly putting out new growth. So you can see the little next leaf coming out over here and here, and it's just growing like crazy, really doing really well. So lots of the lychees are doing great. I've got one avocado. This is the one that I used the toothpick method on. You can see it's gotten really lanky, which is definitely not good. This thing is like crazy lanky. I think it's just because where I have it in the house, it's getting very little sun, and it's just going up to try and get to, as much sunlight as possible. So this is probably not going to do too well ultimately, but more just an experiment of whether it'll grow correctly or not. So that's still doing pretty okay. Then this one is the one that I just put in the ground directly. And I'm really happy to report that it worked great. It's growing out just fine. I'm going to try to put it in a sunnier spot, so hopefully it doesn't get so leggy. And hopefully this will grow out nicely. But yeah, just literally took the seed, put it in the ground, as you've hopefully seen in my previous video. I'm going to link it at the end if anybody wants to see it. But literally just took the seed, put it in the ground, boom, it's growing out. So give it a couple weeks, water it regularly, and you get a nice little avocado tree. And then this guy in the back here is one of 2 new mango trees that I've grown from seed. I also had a video on that, so check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Growing nicely, and I've got another mango seed that I've just got to sprout now, so I'm going to plant that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to share these things. I'm especially excited about the things that I'm hopefully going to be able to plant out here, outside in the yard without needing a greenhouse, and that's the pomegranates. So I'm probably most excited about these 2 right here, these little seedlings. I'm going to try to really probably get at least one planted this spring in the garden, and then maybe keep one potted, and then that way if if it doesn't survive the winter, I still have one left, and maybe just grow that in a pot for like a couple years until it gets a little bit more massive and hopefully hardy and able to sustain like itself throughout a harsh winter. They're supposedly good till I think about -20 Celsius, which would indicate that should be okay for me. It's very rare that we get colder than that, but we do occasionally get down to around that. But it's usually only for like a couple days out of the whole year, if at all. And usually I would say like -10 or -15 is usually about the coldest we normally get for any kind of extended period of time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think just being able to see the growth from the previous videos when they've basically just sprouted, and just now you can really see them growing nicely. Hopefully that's helpful to you guys and encouraging if you want to try your own stuff. Yeah, see what works for you in your own area. I still have long-term plans that I might be able to do some work on, and long-term goal definitely to have like a walipini and be able to grow stuff like like the mangoes inside. That would be great. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, give it a shot, grow some stuff yourself, and see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.